My ex-wife and I were high school sweethearts. We were together 17 years total, married for 9, and had 3 kids before getting divorced. Back in 2019, we went on a vacation with our closest friends, we'll call them Sarah and Steve, and all of our kids. Steve and Sarah were in our wedding, and Sarah was even my ex's maid of honor. We had been close for years. One night after the kids went to bed, we were all drinking. My ex-wife and Steve pushed for us to play Truth or Dare. Kind of a weird choice for a group of people in their 30s, but we went along. The dares started small, Sarah and I hugging, then kissing, then escalating. Before long, it turned into us basically swapping partners for sex. For about 3 months after that, my ex pushed for us to keep doing this with them until suddenly she decided she wanted it to stop, which it did, but the fallout was brutal. My ex became extremely insecure. She started saying she was a terrible wife, unattractive, and couldn't satisfy me the way Sarah did. No matter how much I reassured her, it never landed. If anything, my comfort seemed to make it worse. She'd snap back with, "You're only saying that because we're married, just stop." In hindsight, it felt like she was setting the stage for the end. About a year later, I hit my breaking point. I was constantly trying to lift her up, but she kept pushing me away. I finally asked for some space and stayed at my sister's house for a few weeks. Around this same time, Sarah and Steve were secretly separating. Sarah had been living in the basement for months and was even looking for apartments. None of us knew until Steve called me while I was traveling for work, and we talked for hours about it. Not long after, rumors exploded in our friend group that Sarah and I were having an affair. To this day, I have no idea how that even started. We never went out alone together. We never admitted the swinging to anyone, and nothing suspicious ever happened in public. My best guess is my ex or Steve spilled about the swinging, and people just connected dots that weren't there. Either way, we were basically exiled from our friend group in 2020 of all years. After a few months at my sister's, I bought my own place. I was newly single, had my kids half the time, was negotiating the divorce, had lost my friend group, and was more depressed than I'd ever been. I even started antidepressants and anxiety meds for the first time in my life. I tried meetups, online dating, bars, you name it, but nothing clicked. On New Year's Eve, I was sitting home alone and decided to text Sarah just to see how she was doing. She told me she was at a friend's house only a couple miles from mine and invited me over. I went. When the ball dropped, I kissed her. Later, she came back to my place and spent the night. That night snowballed into more texting, more meetups, more nights together. After almost a year, we made it official and started exclusively dating. Of course, our exes and old friends immediately claimed they were right all along about us having an affair, which we know wasn't true. Even today, our exes still tell people that's how it started, like other parents on my son's baseball team. Honestly, though, dealing with those false claims just made Sarah and I closer, because we supported each other through it. Now, years later, I'm about to propose to Sarah. Our kids get along and love each other, we've built some amazing memories, and I'm genuinely excited for the next chapter with her. Follow Reddit Retellings for more stories and drama. Like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe today.